Everyone's talking about AI like it's this magic pill to solve all your problems. But what if it could be the opposite? No one is talking about how AI can be both your biggest competitive advantage, but if not implemented properly, it can just as easily become your biggest disadvantage. And when your AI system is answering calls, speaking to your customers, taking bookings, and basically acting like another member of your team, the stakes are even higher. So this video is about the thing almost nobody's talking about: AI ethics and governance. The part that decides whether your AI systems become a genuine advantage or a massive liability. Right now, the internet is packed with tutorials on how to build AI voice agents or how to create the next AI system. But what nobody is talking about is the stuff that actually matters once the system is out in the real world. Is it secure? Is it ethical? Can customers trust it? Is it going to damage our brand? There's almost no conversation about governance. That's exactly why I'm making this video. Before we get into why governance matters, there's one distinction that's important, because this whole video applies to mainly AI systems, not just using foundational models like ChatGPT. When you use a foundational model, something pre-built like ChatGPT or Claude, or an AI application that's been built by a company, the heavy lifting has already been done usually. Those companies should have already put the guardrails, safety layers, and compliance processes in place, though it is still worth doing your own due diligence for your specific use. However, when you build your own AI system, that's a different story entirely. An AI system is bespoke, it's designed around your workflows, your customers, and your data. And while the barrier to entry to build these systems is much lower, thanks to low-code and no-code tools, the risk is much higher, because most people building these systems aren't thinking about ethics, compliance, and data protection. That's how businesses accidentally build systems that leak data, hallucinate, or break the law without even realizing. It's great that anyone can now build with AI tools, but it also means anyone can build something risky without knowing it. Our voice agent is an example of an AI system, designed, built, governed, and monitored for a specific business use case. Using ChatGPT as an example of a foundational model, it's pre-built, general purpose, and hopefully is regulated and tested. Although, as I said earlier, you should make sure it's sufficient for your use case. This video is mainly about the AI systems businesses are building themselves or getting built for them, because that's where governance tends to slip the most. So why is AI without governance a liability? AI sounds clever, and AI answering your calls sounds even better, but there's a catch. AI systems are only as good as they're designed to be. It doesn't understand risk, your reputation, or legal consequences unless explicitly built to. And the quality of your system will always come down to the guardrails you put in place from design phase all the way through to continuous monitoring once it's live. This isn't a one-time setup, it's a constant, lifecycle long approach. If you don't control it properly, it could make stuff up, overpromise and underdeliver, handle customers unfairly, mishandle personal data, or it could even give answers that get your business into trouble. This is already happening every day. The recent Air Canada case is one example, where the chatbot lied and the company had to pay for it. Another recent case is Deloitte having to refund part of a $440K government report after using AI and publishing with multiple errors, fake citations, and hallucinated references. This could have been prevented with proper governance in place. When major firms are getting caught out like this, it shows how risky AI becomes without proper oversight. AI systems aren't dangerous because they're powerful, they're dangerous because it's unpredictable without proper guardrails. And in a service business where the phone is how you're making money, there's no room for error. So what are the real risks for service businesses? If you run a plumbing business, a clinic, a gym, or an estate agency, the phone is the lifeline of the business. So when AI systems go wrong, they impact your revenue, reviews, reputation, and they cause massive unnecessary stress. Imagine your AI system quoting the wrong price, booking a service you don't offer, or mishandling personal information. Imagine it giving dodgy advice or failing to escalate something serious. Suddenly, the tool that's meant to help you scale is creating headaches, complaints, and costs. Customers don't care whether the mistake came from a human or an AI system. To them, it's your business that's messing up. So what does AI governance actually look like? Governance sounds complicated, but actually it's simple. It's about making sure your AI behaves as expected and is thoroughly tested, and it does exactly what your customers expect it to do, and they're also aware of why it's in place. It means putting the right foundations in from the start, checking it for bias, defining clear boundaries around what it can and can't say, protecting customer data properly, keeping an audit trail so you can learn and improve over time, having human oversight where it matters, and making sure the system behaves consistently in every situation. This is what I've been studying in my AI apprenticeship, and what the UK government, OECD, and other global bodies are focusing on. Businesses don't need the next trending system. They need safe, governed AI that delivers actual business value, not headaches that come from non-compliance. You want an AI receptionist that behaves predictably, accurately, fairly, and with transparency. And here's something that often gets overlooked. AI governance shouldn't be a box-ticking exercise. It's not paperwork for the sake of it. Good governance actually builds trust with your customers and staff. We're still in a world where people don't naturally trust AI yet. They're still getting used to it, but they do trust businesses that are open, transparent, and responsible of how they use it. When you show that your AI system is controlled, tested, and handled properly, it strengthens your reputation instead of putting it at risk. While there isn't a huge amount of AI-specific regulation right now, there's a lot coming. The EU AI Act has just been released, and it will be fully rolled out over the next 2 years. This will impact UK businesses too, especially anyone dealing with Europe. The fines for non-compliance are hefty. Even today, AI isn't operating in some lawless vacuum. It's underpinned by laws such as GDPR, the Data Protection Act, and HIPAA compliance in the US. These laws already set the baseline for how AI systems must handle data and how they should be developed, so businesses can't afford to treat AI like a toy or a side project. It has to be built with compliance in mind from day one. In my opinion, businesses need to make an honest evaluation of their in-house capability. If you're a tech company with software engineers, data scientists, or AI specialists, then yes, you've got the people to build and govern your own AI systems. But most service businesses don't have that expertise, and that's where things get risky. Trying to build AI yourself without the right knowledge is like trying to fix a burst pipe from YouTube tutorials. It might hold for a bit, but odds are you'll end up with a leak, a flood, and a bigger bill when you call a real plumber. The same applies to AI. If you don't have expertise, you're better off going to a verified AI agency or professional who can build, maintain, and govern the system properly. Focus on what you're good at and delegate the AI to people who actually understand the risks. So how does this relate to the Growth Line Receptionist? Everything I've said shapes how we build AI voice systems. The Growth Line Receptionist isn't just AI that answers calls. It's a governed system built to behave reliably from day one. It's thoroughly tested, books jobs safely, follows your rules without improvising, escalates issues the right way, protects customer data properly, avoids bias, keeps a full audit trail for accountability, and stays within ethical boundaries at all times. It follows a governance-led framework that makes AI safe and useful. Your competitors may be rolling out cheap shortcuts. Let them. The businesses that win long-term are the ones using AI that's controlled, tested, and reliable. If you want AI that actually works in the real world, not a generic chatbot guessing through your customer calls, make sure you take this approach when adopting AI systems in your business. If you run a service business and you're missing calls daily, check out the video in the description for how the Growth Line Receptionist could work for you. Thanks for watching.